Petit Naruto.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo here today calling the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Point. And Frank, this course features some breathtaking scenery.
It certainly does, Rich. Changes of elevation, and it's in phenomenal shape. We've got to send our thanks out to the superintendent, Peyton Duncan, who's got the course exactly primed. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy the views. Take your camera as well. This is very scenic up in New England.
We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number 1.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee, ready to go. 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten because all of the attention is focused squarely on you. With the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Great start.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit, but such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
That's how I get it done.
This one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Now the third hole here at Lighthouse Point, par 5, 566 yards. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out that ball is on fire. It's
Flame
melting
on!
going through
Golf
the air.
ball.
Long.
Shout out to Human Torch.
That's how you
Superhero.
do it.
That's after 4.
Frank,
Well,
this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's at sneaky distance. Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Now back over to the fourth. A couple of birdies already here in this final round as we check in on our featured golfer. Off to a hot start, Frank.
Those red numbers are certainly going to bring a smile to the face, and they haven't happened by accident either. A lot of good golf. Excellent position to go forward from now.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there, and yep, good thing too. He's actually putting well.
Look at this. Look at all the power in that court.
Flame on! Golf ball.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That's a nice approach shot. It's about 15 feet away. A good chance for a birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Yeah, he's going to love that one, Frank. Sensational effort.
No, just eat that up.
Now at the 6th hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Point. Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. If you look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie. Well, It's going to take a good one here considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That's another green hit in regulation, and that has been the story all day, just wearing out the center of that club face. And getting ready for the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Count it, that's a birdie. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle of the front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might this is a more difficult free shotter than what you were anticipating.
That's in the fairway. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
That's how the game is played, right there.
Oh, that was close to an eagle.
That birdie coming up.
That was amazing.
This would
I'll be
be
your course.
nice. Birdie on the card. See if he can make it. Good putt. So 9 holes down here at the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Checking out this 10th hole, Frank. Is this a typo? 592 yards, but it's a par 4, not a par 5. What gives?
The reason why that tee shot, severe elevation, so we can at least sort of chew 30 or 40 yards off that number. But I'm not saying this hole's short, that's for sure. So that bunker just at the start of the fairway on the left certainly comes into play. The other feature, well, interesting feature here at 10, is the shared green. This green shares that little piece of property with 13, just divided by that little pot bunker in the middle.
Flame on! Off ball. Dropped the torch, like I said earlier.
Whoa, took that, taking the head cover off and let it fly. That's beyond long.
Goodness, did he get all of that one? Wow.
My favorite Marvel superheroes are the Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Iron Man now. So, yeah. Just want to acknowledge that.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there.
That was close to another eagle. That was close to
Really
another
not
eagle.
much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Chalk that up as a birdie for the scorecard. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Third shot, looking for a good one. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today.
Really solid stroke.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left or right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That is classy.
No chance of going in.
This is exactly what I imagined.
That one drops for a birdie. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is.
Rich, there's such a big advantage. You tee it up on a peg there. It should be an easy shot. But remember, this is the most powerful club in the bag. This is the one that you have to nail out of the middle of club face.
Demonstrating there and really all day that he is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the sport. Little uphill to this green, Frank. Seems to like it.
All right, here you go.
That part of the green.
Let's get it. Oh, that was close.
Shot making this has been.
Oh, let's go.
Incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
The crowd started cheering. I thought that was
Birdie try
going
again
in
here
there.
today.
That was close though.
He's made it. Now at the par 3 14th, over another body of water. Frank, you could make some big numbers on this golf course. I would think if you walk out of here today having shot under par, you have to be really happy.
Certainly is big boy golf playing around the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, Rich. And this is another example here at this beefy par 3, 240 yards. You can see Lake Zimmer protects the front of this green and to the right. That's obviously where they get all the irrigation water from. But it's enough green left of the flag here. That's really what you're going to be looking at, that front left section.
Count that. That's a birdie. The round continues at Lighthouse Point, and Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards. Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Getting set from 145 yards away. Frank, the handicap system in golf really is the great equalizer, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no sport like it. I can't imagine going to Wimbledon and playing, sort of Djokovic or Federer or, playing NFL with Peyton Manning. But, the beauty of golf, we can go out in the golf course. We decide what our handicaps are on the first tee. We decide who's going to get strokes, and then off you go and play. And you play on a level playing field.
And another fun hole here at Lighthouse Point. It's the last par 3 on the back nine as we begin this closing stretch. 241 yards downhill, par 3 16th. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. These putts keep the round together. Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
17th hole is another par 5 over 600 yards. You get a terrific view of Juniata Crossway Bridge just ahead. And Frank, if you jump over that bridge, you can get a dynamite lobster roll at Nielsen's Lobster Shack. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Oh,
but
it's one of the best.
It just adds to sort of the charm of this area. But what a hole this is.
S-shaped par 5. You can see it bending to the right off the tee, and then the hole starts to go the other way with magnificent view of the bridge you're just referring to. Reachable for the longest hitters, but once again, avoid the bunkers, and they're all down the right side. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Now the second shot to the par 5. crucial eagle attempt on the way. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Looks like he just misread that. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, as we arrive here at 18, I'm thinking about what we so often hear up here in New England. You can't get there from here, or can you at this par 4 finishing hole? That is tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way to win the Northeast Invitational. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there.
Amazing by me. Thank you for the announcement. Emmanuel Nar wins Northeast Invitational. Emmanuel Nar won the Northeast Invitational on Sunday for his 95th PGA Tour title. Let's get it. Let's go. And 22nd time this season. Just like my age currently. 22 years old. I am 22 years old. All right. Nar finished with a final round 19 under 53 to close out the victory. All right. Thank you for the announcement. I am 22 years of age currently, and this is my song, an instrumental, and beat. Now let's get it, let's go! Ah! Alright, CBT Naruto over and out, and also shout outs. Alright, also today is December 22nd, 2019, and shout out to all the NFL games today. NFL's 100th season, week 16, all the amazing games. Lamar Jackson keeps sustaining the single rushing yards record, running yards record for a quarterback in a single season, and he's like at 1,200 yards right now. Of course, Michael Vick said it. and he just got that last week, and this is being amazing. So shout out to that. I think he had like 103 rushing yards today, so it's pretty amazing. He's like at 1,208, I think. I think he started the day at 1,103. So yes, shout out to that also. Also shout out to my team, New York Giants, winning also today. Saquon Barkley had a nice game, amazing game, all the running yards and receiving yards and touchdowns and receptions, and it's just amazing. So shout out to that. Also shout out to Michael Thomas breaking their record for most receptions this season on the New Orleans Saints. I think he has like 145 now. And of course, Drew Brees being amazing this season too. All the records he's breaking also. He was like 29 for 30 last week. That completing his last 22 completion percentage. I'm a pass attempts once again 22. I'm 22 years old right now, so that's pretty fresh. And yeah, shout out to all of that. It's amazing. And then shout out to Monday Night Football finishing out Week 16 of the NFL's 100 season, 2019-2020 season. And it's just perfect. So shout out to that. One more week after this, Week 17, and then on to the playoffs. Also shout out to Cast the Musical movie coming out last week on December 20, 2019, 2 days ago. And Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, also coming out that same day, December 20, 2019. Both movies are perfect. So shout out to that. Also shout out to Star Wars being on Disney Plus. Disney Plus is perfect also. Movies like Captain Marvel on there, my girl Brie Larson, Avengers Endgame. Brie Larson's also on that too. Disney Channel shows, Disney Channel original movies. Like the musical trilogy. Has Musical 2, Has Musical 3, Has Musical Trio. And it's just perfect, so shout out to that. Disney Plus is perfect, so shout out to that too. Speaking of Disney and Square Enix combined made the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Let's get started for Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's necessary, it's time, it's been time. It should have been there like 10 years ago, like a decade ago, so it's not overdue at this point. But it's still necessary. Let's get them on there. We're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm going to do it. Let's get them on there. Let's get it. Let's go. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto. Over and out. I love somebody, like I said to you before. Alright, CBT Naruto. Over and out.